for NEAT TV's coverage of Nonnewaug varsity boys basketball. Along with Lee and Matt Pilato to the side of me, I'm Peter Ventresca, and this is NEAT TV's pregame show. T&L will resume in a couple weeks after vacation. Well, the Nonnewaug Chiefs, 12-5, tied for in sole possession of third place in the Berkshire League, face off against the Shepaug Spartans, 4-13, and what has become a must-win game down the stretch for every time the Chiefs step onto the court.
Well, as we go along in our pregame, we'll find out actually how nicely things have unraveled for the Chiefs here tonight. And with the big win last week against Litchfield, that really put them in great position to make a run at the top two teams in the league, Gilbert and Housatonic. Nonnewaug needs to get a must-win tonight against Shepaug. They can't let up. If they do, everything they did against Litchfield will just crumble right in their face.
Matt, you talk about the Berkshire League standings, folks. Let's give it to you right now. First place, sitting at 14-2. Second place is Housatonic, 12-4, who the Chiefs are chasing. Then in third place, your Nonnewaug Chiefs, 12-5, followed by the Northwestern Regional Highlanders at 12-6, and a team that fell back to fifth place after losing two straight, Litchfield Cowboys, 11-6.
Yeah, Litchfield really hit a bump in the road when they lost to Nonnewaug and then got beat again by Housatonic in overtime. So things are really shaping up nicely for the Chiefs tonight. They have to win the rest of their games and put themselves in nice position to get a home game in the Berkshire League tournament.
Now, Matt, tonight's game is not only about basketball, it's about rivalries. Shepaug and Nonnewaug are going to renew their longtime rivalry between these two schools. And here's Q Lee with a little more on that. Q?
Thanks a lot, Pete and Matt. Tonight's a big game not only for the Chiefs but also for the student body here at Nonnewaug High School. These two crosstown team has been in rivalry since I've been here. They play us tough in all sports, soccer, basketball, and baseball. Russell Susky, the scoring leader for the Chiefs, and Ben Crabtrap, scoring leader for the Spartans, both have to play well to give a chance for the Nonnewaug Chiefs to win, for the teams to win tonight.
Alrighty, Q, thanks for that insight. And Matt, you know, it's a big rivalry between these two schools.
Yeah, it is. Really going back in all sports, beats soccer, baseball, basketball, like Q said. And it's a rivalry, but it's a little bit of a friendly rivalry, too. A lot of the players know each other, so look for a little bit of kidding around on the court tonight.
Right, we talk about kidding on the court. Tonight, the Chiefs face off against the Spartans, and obviously Spartans not having a great season, 4-13. Usually they're pretty good, but they can still be dangerous, Matt.
Yeah, sometimes, Pete, those 4-13 teams are the most dangerous teams. If you look at the NCAA tournament every year, there's those teams that just come right out of the woodwork and beat all the good teams. So Nonnewaug's got to be careful tonight that they don't let Shepaug do that to them and ruin everything that they've accomplished up to this point.
Matt, tell the people at home about the two big guns for the Spartans tonight. Senior Ben Crabtree and Mark Lyon, two strong baseball players. How are they on the basketball court?
Well, really, on the basketball court, Pete, they're the whole team. Mark Lyon, the inside force, Ben Crabtree will handle the ball a lot tonight, and he'll shoot from the outside. But the best thing Nonnewaug can do is shut one of them down. They stand a chance if both get real hot, but with one down, they have no chance tonight.
Right, Matt, you got to watch out for Lyon and Crabtree, both in the top in scoring for the Berkshire League. Alrighty, folks, this is NEAT TV's pregame show. Thanks for joining us. Alongside Matt Pilato, I'm Peter Ventresca. And Matt, Scott Nillette, his second game back from the foot injury. He played pretty good against Litchfield. How's he going to do tonight?
Well, in that Litchfield game, they ran a lot of picks off Scott Nillette. They put him at the high post, and they ran a lot of screens and things off him just to kind of get him back in the offense, get his feet wet a little bit. Tonight, look for Scott Nillette to take some more shots and really get involved in the game tempo of the game. They're going to need him in the BL tournament, so he's going to have to get more involved tonight.
Once again, folks, this game was originally scheduled for tomorrow night, Friday night, but because of the oncoming weather predicted, it was moved to tonight. So T&L will not be shown tonight. There's also a gymnastics meet, so you're going to see less fans at the game tonight. Alrighty, folks, NEAT TV's pregame show. Let's talk about the day off they had on Tuesday. Coach Drakely giving the guys another chance to practice on Tuesday. How is the layoff going to affect their play tonight?
Well, I don't think it's going to affect their play at all. Sometimes it's good to get a little rest, rest your legs, and then come out strong. I think the Chiefs know what they have to do, and they know that the destiny that they want to accomplish, getting in second place, they're in control of it. So look for them to come out strong tonight.
You know, Matt, it's really remarkable how all of a sudden you flip a switch and Nonnewaug's got a chance to actually win the Berkshire League in a regular season. earlier this season when they lost to Thomaston and then a game against Gilbert, they didn't look too sharp, but all of a sudden, getting some help from other teams in the league, they sit pretty to make a push in the Berkshire League tournament.
Yeah, you're always going to need help from other teams, Pete, but I think the most important thing was when we got our butt kicked against Gilbert. We really needed that. After that game, we bounced back strong, beat Litchfield, and looks like we might put a nice late season run on here to help themselves out.
Now, Matt, I was talking to Kyle McEnany before this game tonight, and he said they're going to treat it like any other big game. They're going to come out pumped up, juiced up, like you saw Jeremy Greco in the starting lineups last week against Litchfield. Talk about some of the other players like Russ Stutzky, Simon Hunt, how they're going to have to play tonight to keep up this intensity.
Well, Pete, I'm glad you said Kyle said they're going to treat this like every other game, because we know our Chiefs, sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down. Let's hope they're up tonight. I think that in order to have a good game tonight, like you said, Russ Stutzky and those guys, they really got to get everybody involved. They did that last game, 4 players in double digits. Simon Hunt was the 5th leading scorer with 8 points. So if they get everybody involved tonight, I don't see Shepaug having a chance at all.
Alrighty, folks, let's reiterate to you the final stages of this Berkshire League season for the Nonnewaug Chiefs. They play Shepaug tonight in a big game. Then they come home in senior night next Tuesday against Lewis Mills, who's got Tim Russell, leading scorer in the Berkshire League. And then they finish their season, which could very well be the biggest game in Nonnewaug history in the past couple years, up at Housatonic for second place in the Berkshire League.
Yeah, we're going to find out how big that game is depending on how well Nonnewaug plays the rest of this season. So if the Chiefs want to end on a bang, they got to win the next 2 games in order to get there.
One programming note for you, folks. The Berkshire League semifinals and finals are going to be here at the Edward Sadlam Gym. That includes 3 games. We're going to try to bring all 3 of those games to you, even if Nonnewaug's not in those contests. So, looking down the stretch, Matt, what's your prediction for a semifinal matchup in the Berkshire League tournament?
Well, I think you're going to see Gilbert there just because they're so big and so strong. The team that I don't see Housatonic playing them at all. I see it either a Nonnewaug or a Northwest or somebody like that. I don't think it could happen that it could be Housatonic Gilbert. I think everybody's expecting that, and as we know, Pete, sometimes when you expect things, it doesn't happen.
Well, the good thing for the Chiefs tonight, folks, is they still have destiny in their own hands. So if they win tonight, win against Lewis Mills, and win against Housatonic, they'll gain sole possession of second place in the Berkshire League. Once again, this has been NEAT TV's pregame show with Q Lee and Matt Pilato. I'm Peter Ventresca. Thanks for tuning in to NEAT TV's live coverage of Nonnewaug Varsity Boys Basketball here on Thursday night live. Another form of it. Nonnewaug and Shepaug coming up.
Here's Matt Parlato with the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Senior Jeremy Johnson, Justin Sicopa, Brian Fitch, Mark Lyon, we talked about in the pregame, and Ben Crabtree, starting varsity catcher for the Spartans. Here are your Nonnewaug Chiefs. 12-5, third place in the Berkshire League. Jeremy Greco, enthusiastic as usual. Sean Krasinski getting the start for Scott in the left. Simon Hunt, senior co-captain. And the big guy, Kyle McEnany, in the middle, the K-train. Nice job there by Matt, as always, as we're set to tip it up here at the Edward Sadler Gymnasium on a Thursday night. Once again, folks, if you were tuning in to see Thursday Night Live, it is postponed for this week due to the live coverage of Nonnewaug varsity boys basketball. Q Lee, Matt Parlato, and myself, Peter Ventresca, bringing it to you live here from the gymnasium. Vacation week set to start after Friday. I know I'm taking a trip to New Mexico, so I won't be here on senior night, folks. But Matt will be joined by Ben. Matt, your plans for the vacation as you're trying to get your headset to work there?
Yeah, that could only happen to me, Pete. I'm not really sure what my plans are for our vacation. Could be taking a nice drive down to North Carolina. I don't know yet, though. Possible skiing trip. Whatever it is, I'm sure it will be fun. Probably better than, as you know, sunny Bethlehem.
Oh, yeah. Winning the tip are the Spartans. Ben Crabtree off the mark. Here goes Russ Stutzky quickly to Kyle McEnany down low. There's Jeremy Greco. Spartans in that man-to-man. Greco short, controlled by Finch.
Pete, it always takes me 2 or 3 minutes to get the volume set on these headsets. I'm like moving in and out of.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Parkhouse put an order in for $400 headsets, the ones they use in the professionals. Hasn't received it yet.
Yeah.
We may not be able to utilize those headphones.
But wouldn't it be nice to get them before the BL tournament?
Yeah. Taken away there by Russ Stutzky. He's going to look to push it up the court. Sean Krasinski trapped down low. He'll kick it back out. Swinging the ball around. Jeremy Greco with a head fake. Driving to the lane. Short. Controlled by Shepaug.
Two shots.
How would you pronounce that, man? Siopa. Justin Siopa.
Siapa, Pete. Sorry, Siapa.
2 points there for the Spartans. That is your score. Spartans have some good size on the court, Matt. Surprised they're 4-13 on the season.
Yeah, look for Nonnewaug to go to either Kyle McEnany or Russell here for a big basket.
There's Simon Hunt taking it in. Rolls off the rim, no good. Brought back down by Kyle McEnany. He's gonna pull up and shoot it. No good, rebounded by Jeremy Greco.
Nice offensive job there by Jer. Pulling that rebound down, giving the Chiefs a chance to run a play.
Here's Russ Stutzky driving in, blocked away by Mark Lyon. Nonnewaug winning the loose ball battle tonight, Matt.
Yep, Chiefs out hustling the Spartans a little bit tonight. Scott Nolette to enter.
Simon Hunt with the inbounds. Sean Krasinski gets it off to Kyle McEnany. Driving in, and he'll be fouled by Jeremy Johnson.
Oh, McEnany with a chance to get the Chiefs on the board. Gone just over 2 minutes without scoring, but have had the ball most of the game.
Really, Matt, a disappointing crowd here at the gym. I know there's a gymnastics meet tonight, but it's such a big game. You know, the gym is not as packed as usual.
Well, I want to make sure that I do everything that I can to get a lot of people here for senior night. How great would that be? That'd be a great finish to the regular season, or the home regular season, that is. Nonnewaug would have one more game against Housatonic. It'd be such a great game for the seniors. Kind of a reward for playing great all year long.
And really, Matt, with a few exceptions, they have played strong. Here's Russ Stutzky off glass with the right hand, good. Oh, there's Shepaug once again breaking the press. Mark Lyon unable to control that pass. Flying out of bounds.
Mark Lyon wearing, looks like running shoes. They're not even basketball shoes. He has a brace on one ankle. And that's not too smart.
Greco takes a seat on the bench. There's Scott Nolette. Once again, using Scott Nolette, the high post there for the feed. Kicked away by Ben Crabtree, who also has a brace in his right ankle. Number 34 into the game for the Spartans.
Nonnewaug really trying to run Russ off a pick to get him the open three, and he buried that one.
Yeah, Scott Nolette doing a great job to draw the defense. Frees up Stutzky. Nonnewaug up 7-4. 5 points for Russ Stutzky tonight. 4:36 to go as Nonnewaug applying that 2-2-1. And that causes a second turnover of the night for the Spartans. And Coach Matt Paracci wants to talk it over.
Ben Crabtree a little upset after that last call, claimed that he didn't touch it. And I don't think he touched it either. Nevertheless, Chiefs will have a chance to run the lead to 5.
The Chiefs break huddle with Hunt, Nolette, McEnany, Krasinski, and Stutzky. Crabtree, Lyon, Siopa, Finch, and number 34 for the Spartans. Nonnewaug up 7-4. Here in a must-win game if the Chiefs want to keep their hopes alive for second place in the Berkshire League. Trailing Housatonic right now by 1 game, as Scott Nolette's going to be called for the offensive foul.
Good job by Shepaug there, getting position down low. Scott left his feet, had nowhere to go. Made too much contact with the Shepaug defender.
The big man controlling for the Spartans is Kyle McEnany called for the foul. Coach Drakely not happy with the call. 4:05 to go, first quarter. Nonnewaug with that 3-point lead. The two catchers there for the Berkshire League. Probably some of the two best catchers in the state in Hunt and Crabtree facing off tonight in a basketball game.
Yeah, I agree with you, Pete.
Nice string of passing by the Chiefs. Millette to Stutzky to McEnany, who finishes it off. Nonnewaug up 9-4. Nonnewaug's defensive pressure affecting the Spartans. There's Lyon driving in. Nice move. There's Scott Nillette. Will pull up and shoot. Good.
Nice jump shot there. Scott did a good job. The most impressive part of that shot, besides the point that it went in, was how he squared himself to the basket. That really set up a nice shot for him.
Into the game for the Chiefs, Jeremy Greco and number 10, Eric Villanova. Nonnewaug in that man-to-man, up 11-6 here with 2:30 to go, first quarter. Ryan Clare into the game for the Spartans. Ben Crabtree will shoot a three. Good.
Yeah, Crabtree can hit that shot. Don't want to leave him open. He's got a nice touch from the outside.
And Crabtree looks into the stands after he completes the shot.
Russ Stutzky getting a breather, Pete.
There's Kyle McEnany with an open shot way off. Ryan Clare doing a great job. They use the body, drawing the foul. He'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, Pete, Nonnewaug doesn't want to get in any more trouble here. They want to put an end to this little Shepaug run as quickly as they can. Don't want the Spartans to hang in the game. I think the last thing Nonnewaug wants right now is a close game. Want to be able to come in, get a nice quick win, in and out, and move on to Lewis Mills.
Well, with 1:38 to go, Shepaug and Nonnewaug locked up at 11.
Pete, I'd just like to tell Jackie if she's watching the game that I'm going to be stopping by after, so
Alrighty.
have the coffee on. Good looking shot by Simon there. I knew that was in right out of his hand.
Simon Hunt stops by and hits a two-pointer with a 13-11 lead. Nonnewaug applying the pressure. Hunt and Crabtree. Here comes the double team. And that's going to force the third turnover of the night for the Spartans, and the crowd giving them a hand. Russ Stutzky back into the game for the Chiefs.
Eric Villanova got some. Simon's going to leave. Eric Villanova doing a good job getting some positive minutes for the Chiefs. That is the future after Stutzky and Hunt.
Yeah, folks, once again, the JV team winning, increasing their undefeated record. There's Ben Crabtree, good. 13 all with 35 seconds to go, first quarter. Matt, look at the mismatch. Lyon and Villanova on this defensive end. There's Villanova open for three, rattles around, no good. Deflected to Jeremy Greco, off glass and in, and that's what Jeremy's known for, the trademark putback.
Yep, you're right, Pete.
Giving the Chiefs the lead with 5 seconds to go, first quarter. Crabtree's gonna have to do something, but Stutzky called for the reach in. with 2.8 seconds to go.
Looks like Shepaug will get it at half court, Pete. In 2.8 seconds, a lot of time to get a shot. So if they can run Crabtree or Lyon or somebody off a screen, they should have a nice shot at a three-pointer.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to go to Q Lee at the end of this quarter. Mark Lyon hits the three-pointer to give the Spartans a 16-15 lead. Here's Q Lee with John Soboleski with a little more on this school rivalry issue.
Thanks, Pete. I'm here with John Soboleski, a sophomore here at Nonnewaug High School. Now, what do you think about the rivalries between these two teams?
Well, the game isn't big really as much because of the records of the teams involved, as much as the players have known each other since maybe elementary school, and it goes back with a lot of different sports. It's not just basketball, soccer, baseball, it extends across the net.
This was a Valentine weekend. Did you spend a Valentine's Day with anybody special?
Yes, my mom. I love you, Mom.
Soboleski, I love you too.
Alrighty, we're back on camera here at the end of the first quarter. Nonnewaug down 16-15 on really an impressive run at the end of the quarter by the Spartans.
Yeah, it really was. Shepaug did a nice job getting the ball inside. They forced a couple turnovers. Ben Crabtree with a layup, and then, of course, Mark Lyon's a big three-pointer. Like we said, Pete, they ran him off a pick, and he hit that three just as the time ran out in the first period. So Nonnewaug's got to look to get into halftime with a lead here. They don't want to trade baskets with Shepaug.
Free throw shooting in the first quarter. Nonnewaug 2 for 2. Shepaug 0 for 1. Here's Kyle Mackin. He's decided to take it in the lane off glass. No good. Sean Krasinski there for the rebound. Nonnewaug with the 1 point lead, 17-16. Matt, you could already see it here. Shepaug is going to play Nonnewaug tough.
Well, they are. No matter what sport it's in, Shepaugians up there in Washington do not like to get embarrassed. So look for them to play tough.
Hard-working farmer boys certainly doing their job on the baseball diamond as Ben Crabtree hits that little floater baseline. Shepaug winning the Class S state tournament championship for baseball last season, as they were one of our biggest rivalries. As we battled in Class M, they battled in Class S, and it was great to see a fellow rival in the state tournament reading the box score about that.
Yep, always good for the Berkshire League to have some teams in the tournament. As this year, I'm sure the Berkshire League is getting a lot more respect in basketball with a lot of good basketball being played in the Berkshire League.
There's Nonnewaug's pressure once again, forcing the 4th turnover of the night. Let's see if Nonnewaug can capitalize. Up 19-18 with 6:22 to go, second quarter. Shepaug in the man-to-man. Stutzky driving in, foul before the shot.
Scott Nolet's going to inbound it, Pete. Look for a high screen, Russ to come off it. Get an open shot. There it is right there.
Shepaug with some good defense, stepping out on Stutzky, who's known to hit that shot coming off the screen, Matt.
Yep.
There's Scott Nolet driving in.
Something Coach Strakely really likes to do is get an open shot off an inbounds pass like any other coach, but he really likes Stutzky taking that three.
Oh, Kyle's got to take that number 34, who's not even in our program, to the hole. I mean, Kyle can really do some damage if he puts it on the floor. Here's Simon Hunt with an open shot. Can't get it to go this time. Scanlon hits that shot, no good. So if we want to start talking about communications throughout the high schools, Matt, we're not really familiar what some other schools do. We know Womogo has a TV station. You see here at the gym, Shepaug videotaping their team. There's a student from Shepaug. As Russ Stutzky hits the three-pointer, we're proud to bring this to you live on NETV's coverage of Nonnewaug varsity boys basketball. Nonnewaug with that 22-20 lead after Stutzky's three-pointer. Blue ball as some fans in the corner not happy about the call by the referees. 4:57 to go. Simon Hunt all over the court, getting his hand in the passing lane. Stutzky with 8 points tonight, Matt, already. Leading the way for the Chiefs.
Shepaug having a tough time getting it in, and they won't. Nonnewaug, good job there forcing the turnover. So Nonnewaug with a chance to go on a little run of its own. Up two, and in what we see, Pete, a little bit of a high-scoring game so far, on pace to score, what, 60 points apiece?
Like we said, Nonnewaug cannot let. Oh, nice feed, Russ Stutzky finding Simon Hunt down low. Nonnewaug cannot let Shepaug into this game, because if they stay close, they're going to battle them down the stretch, and that wouldn't be good for the Chiefs.
Right there is a good example of how unselfish Russ Stutzky is. Had the open jump shot, but passed it off to Simon, who had a higher percentage layup, and 2 points for the Chiefs.
Yeah, one thing, Shepaug hanging tough, only down by 4, but they have not done a good job battling Nonnewaug's press. Already with 6 turnovers tonight, Nonnewaug with 0. Chiefs are going to have to continue that statistic. Simon Hunt with the shot.
Well, Pete, that goes for anything. I was watching the Duke game last night on ESPN, Duke against Florida State. And Florida State shot pretty good percentage from the field. They shot like 45% from the field, but they turned the ball over something like 35 times, and Duke wound up winning by 30 points. So, I mean, both teams could shoot pretty evenly, 50%, 45%, and you could still have a blowout. Shepaug doesn't start to play a little better basketball. We might see that tonight.
Mark Lyon called for the foul on Simon Hunt and watched to look for that Stutzky screen. They like to go to McInerney. Nonnewaug's first turnover of the night.
Coach Strackley not happy with that inbounds pass, Pete.
Once again, another turnover for the Spartans, 7th of the night. Ryan Clare throwing it away. And there's Russ Stutzky unguarded on the inbounds, a little too strong. Rebounded by Ben Crabtree. Crabtree looking to take it all the way. 8th turnover for the Spartans, Matt, and if they keep doing that, they're not going to hang into this game too long.
Shepaug's last 4 possessions have been turnovers, Pete. Nonnewaug really has to take advantage of this poor execution by the Spartans.
Coach Strackley doesn't like how things are going. He calls a timeout with 3:36 to go. Nonnewaug up 24-20 here in the gym. And as we said, once again, a must-win game for the Chiefs. Matt, some of your thoughts early on.
Well, I think Nonnewaug has done a good job shooting from the floor. They played a little sloppy defense and gave Shepaug a couple open shots, but also Shepaug has created a couple shots for themselves. Best example of that was when Lyon hit the 3 at the buzzer. They really ran him off the screen there. So, you know, Shepaug playing some decent basketball, but I think as the game wears on, Nonnewaug is going to wear down Shepaug and look for the Chiefs to run away with this one.
Yeah, Nonnewaug really the better team at 12-5. Shepaug 4-13. Hopefully things will turn out like that. As we're going to take you back to action here. teams come onto the floor. Hunt into Greco. Stutzky's going to set the offense.
See the Chiefs trying to get the ball inside. I like that idea. Chiefs really like to hit from the perimeter, but in order to create shots for themselves, they have to work the ball inside and then kick it back out.
Russ Stutzky's just going to pull up off the mark. Nice rebound by Sean Krasinski. But Ben Crabtree will be called for the foul.
Well, the crowd not as bad as we thought, Pete. The bleacher to our left, full with students. The bleacher to our right, full of Nonnewaug fans. And the bleacher diagonal to us across the court, filled pretty good with Nonnewaug fans. So not a bad crowd for a game that was supposed to be tomorrow night.
Right, and the NETV crew is shortened a little bit.
Yep.
Kieran Vallon out here at the gymnastics meet, some other usual NETV crew members.
Sean was talking to me the other day, and he said he was going to work on his free throw shooting. So, making the first out of 2 there.
Rebounded by Ben Crabtree. In spite of the fact that Shepaug is playing very poorly, only down 5 points, Nonnewaug letting him stay in the game. As once again, Shepaug off the mark on the offensive end.
Well, that's it, Pete. Nonnewaug just hasn't put them away. We've had numerous opportunities. Shepaug has left the door open. Nonnewaug not converting on those opportunities.
Second turnover for the Chiefs as Eric Villanova and Scott Nolette come into the game. And I think you're going to look for Scott coming off the injury to play some big minutes here with 2:40 to go. Nonnewaug going to get in that 2-2-1 press.
Last 2 times down, the Spartans have broken the press pretty well, and you have to wonder if they've kind of figured it out.
White ball is Jeremy Greco. Nice hustle work in the corner to win that ball for the Chiefs. Ben Crabtree off the mark on that 3-pointer. Will look good from the release, but he was way beyond the 3-point arc, Matt.
About 2 minutes left, Pete. Look for the Chiefs to try to get the ball in the hand of Simon or Scott Nolette here to try to get something to happen.
Here's Eric Villanova looking for an open shot. No good. Rebounded Jeremy Greco is going to step on the line after Hunt hits the shot. No good, and once again the Chiefs are cold on the offensive end, Matt. Trevor Chatfield checking in.
Jeremy Greco really getting a lot of minutes this year, Pete, if you think about it. Coach Strakely elected to keep him on the court as much as he can.
Jeremy definitely in great shape, plays soccer, basketball, and baseball. So, you know, he can handle it. Scott Nolette also handling it. And Ben Crabtree, who's going to be called for his multiple foul on the night.
Well, Pete, they're doing the scoreboard right. That'll be his 3rd foul. So Crabtree's gonna take a seat for a while.
Into the game, replacing Crabtree, number 12, Mark Finch. So hopefully he can get a look at Crabtree on the bench.
Kind of got a nice camera angle there for you. Scott Nolette's free throws. Some new features this year. Have the score in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen for you. As you see, Nonnewaug up 27-20. Eric Villanova attempting the trap there on the far side.
9th turnover on the night for the Spartans. See Ben Crabtree on the bench, wiping the sweat away. There he is. Ben with 3 fouls tonight.
Looking on almost in disgust. Tough to think of what's running through his mind.
Yeah, senior year captain. Your team's 4-13 going up against a rival, Nonnewaug, who they love to beat in baseball, not beating us here in basketball. Trevor Chatfield just into the game off the mark. Is Nonnewaug holding on to that 7-point lead, which really isn't that insurmountable if you're the Shepaug Spartans.
Oh no, not at all, but I just think they got to get the ball in the hands of Mark Lyon, who just took that shot right there. More, Pete, I mean, he's really been non-existent tonight. It's not because he's missed shots, it's just because they really haven't got him the ball. And I think they really need to get him the ball in the paint where he's effective.
Not the shot you're looking there for from Scott and the lead on that last pull-up three-pointer.
Well,
with 35 seconds to go, Nonnewaug up 7.
I give Shepaug a chance to make it a 2-possession game. And Lyon's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, the definite mismatch there with Chatfield and Lyon. Shepaug taking advantage of it.
Yeah, Nonnewaug's been, oh God, I keep yawning. Nonnewaug's been playing pretty well lately. And on that last possession, probably look for them to at least hold the ball for 40 seconds there. Hopefully get in that last shot, but Scott with an open look, you can't fault him, and he took the jump shot.
27-22, timeout on the floor here at the gym. Once again, a big game for the Chiefs tonight, folks. Q Lee, Matt Pilato, myself, Peter Ventresca, bringing it to you here on Thursday night live. Not the usual show, but you know, we're live here from the gym. We got Ben Levy on statistics helping us out. A lot of guys on the cameras. We'll mention them later. But really a must-win game for the Chiefs. They're playing okay, but they're only up 5 right now, Matt.
Yep, look for them to taking the last shot here. I think if they make this, that'll put them up 7. It'll be a 3-possession game going into halftime.
Russ Stutzky on the bench, Matt.
It's up to the Chiefs want. Really hit this shot. They've been absolutely horrible this year making the last shot. And Jared with a nice move there.
Jeremy taking it strong, and that's going to do it here in the first half. Nonnewaug with that 29-22 lead at halftime as you see the players walk off. Russ Stutzky, Eric Villanova. Really a great job by Jeremy Greco. He looked up at the clock. He had 6 seconds left. He took charge on the court.
Yeah, he did. That was one of the only times this year, Pete, we've seen Nonnewaug really look good only for the last shot. As Jeremy did a good job taking the ball to the hoop. And I think in a situation like that, that's what you had to do. We've seen Nonnewaug take a lot of jump shots. They've been going for the last shot, and I think it was good that Jared decided to take it to the hoop.
Alrighty, folks, you see us here at halftime between Nonnewaug and Shepaug. We're going to run through the stats, but first we're going to go take a look at the cheerleaders on the court right now. Nonnewaug cheerleaders, enjoy.
Pete says our names on the screen, but I have to say I wouldn't be caught dead in the cheerleader's outfit.
Like the cheerleaders work the new routine tonight. Something we haven't seen.
A lot more tumbling involved, you can see right there.
Oof. fall there. A little longer cheer tonight, Matt.
Well,
Must have been practicing.
Nonnewaug, I think, might have some upcoming tournaments.
Alrighty, that's going to do it for the girls. Unless they're still going. So we're going to stay with them. An extended cheerleading session for the girls tonight.
Really pulling out all the stops. Tough to dance we used to be right here.
Look at Q, right? Standing right in front. Q Lee right there.
Like, really trying to get an up-close shot of those cheerleaders.
I mean, that's got to be uncomfortable right there. Q standing right next to you. Anybody. Q Lee looking at it. He's looking at it. Q. Look at him.
Taking his hat off, doing a little dance there.
Hopefully we'll be able to do a halftime show, Matt. Alrighty, there it is. The conclusion of Nonnewaug girls cheerleading. You're joined at halftime by Matt Pilato and Peter Ventresca. Quickly, let's run through the first half stats. Leading the way for the Chiefs, Russ Stutzky with 8 points. Kyle McInerney with 6 points. 3 guys with 4 points. Millet, Greco, and Hunt. Krasinski with 3. Once again, you see the even distribution of scoring for the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's really important for Nonnewaug. We said that in the pregame. And, you know, they've come out with the same offensive output, 29 points in the second half. I think they'll run away with the game.
Alrighty, man, on the offensive and defensive glass, rebounding tonight, Greco with 4, leading the way as always. Stutzky, Millet, McInerney, and Hunt with 1, and then Sean Krasinski with 2 rebounds.
Yeah, you really can't give Jeremy enough credit on the glass. Really does a good job getting good position down low and boxing out.
Alrighty, the halftime score, 29-22, Chiefs leading. Let's run through the free throws. Nonnewaug 5 for 6, doing a nice job. Shepaug 0 for 1, Matt.
Yeah, Shepaug, that's something they have to create more of in the second half. Some free throw attempts. There's some easy points that they can get. They've had a tough job getting inside, getting to the hoop against the Nonnewaug defense. So Shepaug's really got to take the complete 180-degree turn and head in a different direction coming out in the second half.
Alrighty, and another critical halftime stat. Nonnewaug with 2 turnovers, Shepaug with 9.
Yeah, Shepaug turned the ball over way too much, and you got to look for that to stop in the second half if they want to have any chance of coming back in this game.
Alrighty, this is NEAT TV's halftime show here with 4 minutes to go. Matt, quickly, let's talk about some things that the Chiefs are going to have to do to continue their strong play in the second half.
Well, I think Nonnewaug is really going to have to get Scott Nillette involved a little bit more. He's really been obsolete in the first half, and also get the ball in Jeremy's hands some more, who's got to make some shots. He's been open a couple times, but hasn't done that. And I just think play good, solid basketball, make Shepaug beat themselves.
Definitely, and speaking about Shepaug, the one thing that can beat you if you're Nonnewaug is strong play by Ben Crabtree or Mark Lyon. Crabtree already with some 3-pointers tonight, a couple floaters in the lane. You haven't really seen much from Lyon. What do you expect from those 2 players, Crabtree and Lyon, in the second half for the Spartans?
Well, I think they're definitely going to try to get Lyon involved more. I mean, he's the big guy in the middle. They haven't got him the ball at all tonight. And for Ben Crabtree, even with 3 fouls, I see him starting in the second half and playing as long as he can because, I mean, let's face it, you got nothing to lose, and if he's going to foul out, let him foul out.
Alrighty.
But you need him in the game.
Yeah, Matt, you talk about Scott Nillette playing strong. Do you think the injury he suffered against Gilbert a couple weeks ago is affecting his play at all tonight?
Well, I'm sure it's in the back of his head, Pete, and that's something you don't want to have, especially one of your good players. But I think as Scott gets more time on the floor, eventually it'll get better.
Alrighty, Matt. Are you going to look for Jeremy Greco and Russ Stutzky to continue their strong play in the second half? Russ with 8, hitting 2 3-pointers, playing pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. I think a good point about them is they work well together. And when one's down, the other one needs to pick him up. And I think that they're going to be fine. Yeah,
well, I hope the Chiefs will be fine tonight, up 29-22 at the halftime. This is NEAT TV's halftime show. Once again, let's set it on the table for you tonight. Chiefs play tonight against Shepaug, then home against Lewis Mills and senior night, final home game of the season. Then they go on the road in what very well could be a game that decides who owns sole possession of second place. Nonnewaug, again, if they win tonight, win against Lewis Mills, and then beat Housatonic on the road, getting second place in the Berkshire League. They'll get a first-round game here at the gym. They'll probably play Wamogo or Thomaston. And if they can win that game, that'll get them to the semifinals. And then hopefully the finals, all here at the gym, the Berkshire League tournament at the gym.
Yep, Nonnewaug really in a good position, controlling their own destiny, and the Chiefs have just got to keep winning.
Yeah, Matt, pretty exciting here. A season that you expected from the Chiefs. It's funny, they were picked to finish 11-9, already going to surpass that. Looking to go 15-5, which would be quite an impressive mark.
Yep.
Alrighty, joined by Matt Parlato, I'm Peter Ventresca, also Q Lee. Neat TV halftime show, Nonnewaug up 29-22. Matt and I are going to go grab a drink. We'll be back for the start of the second half between the Chiefs and the Spartans. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty, we're starting to set the second half between the Chiefs and the Spartans. 29-22 is the score at halftime. Pretty enthusiastic crowd at the half. As you see, Jeremy Johnson on the court for the Spartans. Really hasn't played since the second quarter. Nonnewaug opening up in that man-to-man. Almost causing another turnover. Mark Lyons spinning in the lane, unable to hit, and really, Matt, if the Chiefs want to succeed the rest of the way, they're going to have to hit those shots. Yep. We've got a new crew coming in, some more fans.
The halftime crew, we'll call them. For some reason, Nonnewaug students know just when to get here, right at the beginning of the second half.
Great timing.
They've been doing it all year.
(30-22) is the score. There's Mark Finch in the corner. Way off the mark, rebounded by Hunt. Russ Dutsky controlling. 6:55 to go. Third quarter, Nonnewaug with that 8-point lead. Oh, Jeremy Greco with a hot pass down low. McInerney, turnaround, good.
Good shot by McInerney there. Really skied above the defense, got the easy two.
Shepaug breaking the Nonnewaug press. Here's Ryan Clare. Getting over to Siapa.
Mark Lyons got to get inside, Pete, right now.
Lyons gonna hit the shot. He will be fouled.
Yeah, just what I was saying right there, he's running the point for Shepaug, and that's not where you want him. I mean, the Spartans, I mean, they are 4-13, but I mean, they got to have somebody who could handle the ball and dish it into him.
Here's Lyon at the line, trying to complete the three-point play. He hits it this time. Shepaug now 1 for 2. 33-25. Nonnewaug with the 8-point lead. Oh, Russ Stutzky faking out Finch, and he's going to be fouled down low. Really, Finch, no contest for Parlato, man. I mean, Stutzky.
Oh, yeah. No matchup there. Rush just burnt him right off the dribble. So we can get a shot at Emily Mendyka. She was waving at the camera.
Yeah, you see the small student section up there.
We get a shot at them for you.
They tried to open it up.
There they are.
There's a student section way up high in the rafters at the gym. There's where the true fan support is. 34-25. Chiefs leading. A great shot you see there in the gym, Matt.
Brado saying, "Hi, Mom," right as he got taken off the air. So, Mrs. Boshin, he was thinking of you.
Alrighty, Mark Lyon hits again. Last 5 points for the Spartans. As we talked about at halftime, Matt, Spartans are going to look to Crabtree and Lyon if they want to get back in this game. Lyon already with 5 early points this quarter.
Yep. Well, it's like what we said. They got 2 guys to carry them. And against good teams that play well, you're going to need more than 2 guys. So,
Tom Atkins decides to shoot it. He's off the mark, but second straight rebound for the Chiefs. Whenever you get 3 chances on the offensive glass, you got to connect, and there's Simon Hunt.
Let me tell you, if I had to give a most improved award, it would be to Simon Hunt, Pete. No doubt about it. Really quickened his first step, and it's really got that mid-range jump shot down. I see Simon, kind of pump fake and hit that mid-range jumper a lot. Simon, that was his 8th point of the night.
Man, interesting point here. You see Ben Crabtree on the bench for the Spartans. I wonder why Coach Parachi decided to sit Crabtree start of the 3rd quarter.
Well, he's talking to him right now, if we can get a shot of that on the sideline. And as you see, Ben Crabtree walking towards the scorer's table, and he's going to enter in on the horn.
As well as Scott Nillette. Crabtree with 3 fouls.
See Arlie Duff there, keeping the book in the middle for the Chiefs. Stutzky hits the first free throw.
Stutzky hits again. Nonnewaug now 3 for 4 from the line here in the 3rd quarter. Holding on to a 9-point lead. However, anytime a team can hover around 8, 9, 10-point lead, they've got a chance at the end of a game with a little run.
Yep.
And certainly with players like Crabtree and Lyon, Shepaug can make that run, Matt.
Yeah, they can. And we're speaking Lyon right there with the foul line jumper way off the line. It's not a good shot right there from Jeremy. You don't want that kind of shot on a break. It was one-on-one, and you're going to either want to take that to the hoop or pull it out. You don't want to kind of stop and take the jump shot. They had nobody there for an offensive rebound. Poor decision by Greco.
Lyon hits that one again, folks. Lyon now 3 for 3 from the foul line, keeping his team in the game.
Greco down low, nice hoop there. Mark Lyon, as you said, Pete, you're right, really carrying the load for the Spartans all by himself. Crabtree back in the game will take the ball over half court. Correct pronunciation on number 21 is Siapa. Figured that out during halftime. Plays left field for the Spartans in baseball.
So number 21, Siapa. Thanks for that correct pronunciation, Matt.
Russ really had Jer line up down low. Pass was a little bit high, but Jer could have handled it. And that would have been a nice pass there for 2 points.
Nonnewaug still with that 9-point lead. Swinging across court to Ben Crabtree. Oh, floats in the lane again on the baseline and hits.
That was the only way he could have made that shot, was to shoot it with one hand. And a shot like that getting pushed out of bounds, the back side of the backboard is in your way. And that is a real tough shot. Nice move there by Ben Crabtree.
Nonnewaug 2 turnovers here in the third quarter. We've got about 2:33 to go. Nonnewaug with that 40. 2:33 lead. It's a big possession here for the Spartans. Crabtree to Lyon, turnaround. No good, rebounded by Greco, saving it to Nollet, falling out of bounds. There's Greco off the feed from Nollet. A little short, brought in by Crabtree. Foul called on number 20, Sean Krasinski.
Well, Jer has really gotten some opportunities for himself tonight, Pete, and has not capitalized on them. Probably got about 6 to 8 points right now. Probably should have about 16. Official line on Greco. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 5 rebounds.
There's Crabtree, open 3, no good. There's Greco. Greco not looking to take that open shot, Matt.
No. He's missed a couple ones close to the hoop, and that really hurts your confidence there.
Yeah, Scott Nollet getting fouled hard, falling to the court.
Pete, kind of dead here in the gym. People just kind of sitting back, watching both teams go through the motions. Chiefs playing with a little bit more intensity than Shepaug is, just not making the close shots. The ball's not falling for him. I see Scott Nollet badly miss.
Airballing the free throw.
I didn't want to say airball because that's not really what you want to hear, but
well, we all know Scott's is one of the best players in this team. If he airballs a free throw, he's entitled to one of those. One every season.
Yeah, if he does it on this one, I'm gonna. He did airball it, Pete. Didn't hit any rim, just the net, the bottom of the net.
You silly fellow, you. Alrighty, folks, 41-33 is the score here. 1:21 to go, third quarter. This is NEAT TV's live coverage of Nonnewaug varsity boys basketball. As we see a fresh face in there, Leon Martin.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw Leon in a game, Pete. It's been some time now.
Yeah, it's been some time. However, Leon will be strong for years to come here in the gym. We got about a minute to go. Shepaug looking to stay close. Down by 8 here. Q Lee's gonna bring another interview to you at the end of this quarter, so stay tuned for that.
Pete, Nonnewaug setting up in a 2-3 zone. Leon Martin got a hand in Jeremy Johnson's face, but he hit the jumper anyway.
Oh, Eric Villanova high off the glass for 3.
Hey, we'll take it anyway. Might have been ugly, but we'll take it.
Hey, it went through the hoop. That's what matters. Crowd getting a little loud here with 16 seconds to go. Shepaug holding for that last shot. Look to get it in the hands of Crabtree or Lyon or possibly Johnson. They've got 7 seconds. There's Lyon floating in, no good. Rebound won by Scott Nillette. Throwing it up. Chiefs won't get a shot off. As we're gonna go to Q Lee, who's ready with an interview right now. Q, as soon as we got you.
Thanks, Pete. I'm here with Arteem Zuda, a fellow student here 2 years ago. Now, what do you think? How you doing, Arteem?
All right, I'm doing good, I guess.
So, what do you think about the game? What do you think about the game so far? And what do you think about this team on the floor from the team you saw your freshman and sophomore year?
They're pretty good, I guess. Cool. Not bad, I guess. The freshman year, my freshman year, was they were pretty damn good. Sophomore year, they were horrible. The junior year, they started to build up, and now the senior year, they're looking pretty damn good.
You're right, Arteem. This team is a good team, and I'm sure they're going to do well in the Berkshire League tournament and also in the state tournament. Thanks a lot, Arteem.
All right, kid.
Back to you, Pete.
Alrighty, folks, great interview there by Q Lee with Arteem Zuda, former student here at the high school. Let's run through some of the statistics real quick. Stutzky with 11, Nillette with 5, Greco with 6, McEnany with 8, Hunt also with 8, Matt. Villanova with 3 points, you saw there, and Sean Krasinski with 3 points. Thanks to Ben Levy for those statistics.
Yeah, as you see there, Stutzky, Nillette, Greco, McEnany, and Hunt, the starting 5, really doing a good job. They're all pitching in, all approaching double digits here.
Alrighty, as the teams come back onto the court with 7:57 to go here. Chiefs finishing that quarter strong with that Villanova three-pointer. The let off the mark is Kyle McEnany, skies for the rebound. It's going to be interesting to see how the Chiefs hold on the rest of the way, Matt. Up by 9 now, but Shepaug could very well go on another run.
Yeah, they can, Pete. Nonnewaug with a comfortable 9-point lead. Really put the Spartans away here. A little something I had to check on. Scott Nillette did not start, so he has 5 points off the bench.
It's a big statistics for the Chiefs.
Sean Krasinski, who did start, has 3 points.
Oh, there's Scott seeing a lane, taking it in, finger roll, good. Doing a little trash talking. Not really trash talking, Matt, but you know, he's letting the opposing players know what's up.
Yep. Now, you know, Pete, something I don't understand, and I don't think we're gonna find the answer to that this year, maybe not even next year, but Scott Nillette could do that 10, 12 times a game, just take somebody off the dribble and burn them like that. He's strong, he's got unbelievable hops.
He's big.
And the thing is, Pete, is he doesn't do it, and you know, that's gotta drive Coach Drakely nuts when he knows he has a player with so much potential, and Scott just doesn't utilize it.
Oh, there's another high flyer for the Chiefs. McEnany unable to hit it. And here comes Mark Lyon, sensing the urgency of the moment. Down by 11, and he's gonna get fouled. We got 6:24 to go. Nonnewaug up 46-35. Mark Lyon going to the line. Only player at the line this half for Shepaug, going 3 for 3.
Wish we knew how many points Mark Lyon had, Pete. Probably double digits, maybe 13, 14 points.
Yeah, once again with the new scheduling of tonight's game, we're short on stat men. No T&L, a gymnastics meet, a girls basketball game. The snow on its way. Maybe there might be no school tomorrow or a delay.
Well, Pete.
So we're short a crew tonight.
Me, like just about every other student in high school, is about 3 or 4 tests tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have school, kind of put those tests off and no homework throughout vacation?
Right.
That'd be real nice.
I don't know about you, but I have to go home after tonight's game, work for about 2 hours on homework and whatnot, and that's going to put me up to about 11 o'clock, and then get right back up tomorrow.
Yep.
You know, something that a lot of students share.
Yep, 6 o'clock does come quick. Seems like it's just never long enough sometimes in the morning.
Yeah. Matt Paracci calling a timeout for the Spartans. 5:46 to go. Score is 46-36. A lot of sixes on the board tonight. See the Chiefs there. Take a look at some of the fans in the gym. Take a look at some of the rowdy fans in the rafters. Going crazy up there. Some great fans. As we're gonna go away from that shot, take a look at some more fans right in front of the booth here. Right in front of our booth, you see him down the line. There's my hand. Roger Parkhouse making his debut. So, you know, it may not look like there's a lot of fans, but they're spread out tonight, Matt.
Yeah, they are.
And hopefully when that BL tournament rolls around, this puppy's gonna be packed.
Yep. Pull on. Pull on all 4 end zone bleachers.
Yeah.
How nice would that be? All walks of life coming in the gym.
At all times, and now once again, a late arriving crowd. It's like LA out here.
It is.
People don't show up till the second half.
Like my dad says, you never turn a basketball game on until the last 2 minutes. And I guess that word is kind of spread throughout the community. See if we can get a shot of Peter's mom.
No.
Out there in the doorway.
No.
Pete's mom in the doorway.
46-36, Chiefs up by 10. Shepaug still in striking distance.
See if we can get a shot of Peter's mom. She's standing in the doorway behind. There she is on TV. Getting some positive. There she is doing a little dance.
Oh, man.
Saying, get me off. You're on candid camera.
Oh, man.
I'm sure she's going to like watching that. She's going to get a kick out of that beat when it replays over and over and over again until our next game.
Moving on, Matt. Team fouls 5 and 5 here in the second half.
Got to be embarrassing.
Oh, no, I'm not embarrassed.
Embarrassment. Ooh, rattled in and out for Siapa. You know, I don't know. Every time it gets about halfway through the fourth quarter, I start to get a little bit of a rush. I think it's that soda I drink at halftime kicking in.
Nonnewaug looking like they're on their way to another victory to improve that record to an impressive 13-5. Villanova, Nolette, McEnany, Martin, and Hunt in the game as Nonnewaug throws it away. 6th turnover on the night.
Well, Pete, I mean, it's a 10-point game. It's been a boring game, don't get me wrong. I mean, Shepaug definitely still in it as my volume is going up and down here. Definitely still in it, only down 10. That's 5 baskets. That's 2 baskets to get yourself right back in the game. And Nonnewaug letting them hang around in the box score. You don't want to see a 10-point victory against a 4-13 team. You want to see a nice 15, 20-point win, a nice solid win. Nonnewaug still with a lot of opportunity to do that with a little more, 4 minutes left to go, but in my opinion, letting Shepaug hang around a little bit too long. Nice pass by Leon.
Oh, Leon Martin with the extra pass. Giving the Nonnewaug Chiefs a 12-point lead. Kyle McEnany connecting. Ben Crabtree taking it into his own hands. That might not be a good thing as he's way off the mark there. 4:08 to go. Time is starting to become the enemy for the Spartans. Here's Russ Stutzky. Wisely pulls it out.
Nonnewaug, good ball movement.
Oh, Nolette's going to step on the line. Wanted the foul call.
I did see a push in the back there on Nolette, forcing him to step out. Big shot there. Number 14.
Ryan Clare.
Yeah, Ryan Clare.
Answering is McEnany. Can't get it to go, and controlled by Siapa. Ben Crabtree takes a look at the clock, seeing that his team's down by 9. Still in striking distance. It's a 3-possession game.
Oh, definitely, Pete. Now, if that goes in, we're going to have a ball game. But still, Shepaug with a lot of time, Pete. We've been saying it.
So you can see what Shepaug's strategy is going to be down the stretch. Get in the hands of your three-point shooters. Once again, a late arriving group coming in, filing in.
You know what I think it is you know what I know it is? I just figured it out. They don't have to pay when they show up this time of the game.
Right.
And getting a little bit of free basketball time.
Oh, Sean Krasinski with the extra feed once again. Kyle McEnany on the receiving end, finishing it off. 11-point lead for the Chiefs. Here's Ben Crabtree. Looking to put it on the floor. Throwing it out of bounds for the 10th turnover for the Spartans. And slowly but surely, Shepaug's starting to fade out of this contest.
Yep. Big possession here for Nonnewaug. They can get a basket here. It's going to make it real tough for Shepaug to get back in it.
Shepaug doing everything they can to try to slap the ball away. Ben Crabtree finally called for the foul. And really, if you want to fantasize about it, Matt, right now, we're starting to move into dunk time for the Chiefs.
Oh.
I'm not sure if there's ever been a dunk in Nonnewaug history. At least that.
I heard that James McCurdy's brother did dunk in a game once.
All right.
So
now, Matt, tell the people
that's
at
many
home.
moons ago.
Tell the people at home who has the dunking potential for the Chiefs this year.
Well, it's Kyle McEnany and Scott Nolette. Also, Leon Martin has been known to throw it down. But we got to get a little chant going, Pete. Try to get these guys, show what's at stake.
Well, hopefully showtime will come. About a minute to go, but not if Claire hits there, but he doesn't.
Here it comes, Pete.
Oh, McEnany flying high. You see the smile on his face. He knew he wanted to dunk it right on cue. But
you know what it was? And I guarantee you.
Lion was on his back.
Yeah, that, and I'm going to ask him more about it. But when you get to go up like that, you think about traveling the last second.
Yeah.
You know, because so many times you dunk in the gym, but you don't dribble before you dunk. And McEnany not wanting to take an extra step.
You see some of the fans up there talking about where McEnany had his hands.
Yeah, we get a shot up at the crew there in the bleachers. There's Mike Thayer in the front, explaining that to Brad Boshin about how.
Yeah, because you know that's they're neighbors with
Yep.
Kyle, and they want to see Kyle dunking as long as we do. All right, back to action. Connor Taft into the game for the Chiefs. There's Kyle McEnany down low. Very active player down the stretch of this game.
Well, Kyle's really been a big figure here in the fourth quarter, Pete. Finding a little bit of an opening down there on the left-hand block, and the Chiefs just keep feeding him the ball, really laying it in.
Alrighty, Shepaug wants to talk it over with 1:27 to go. Nonnewaug 54. Shepaug 39 as you see a zoom up of the players. As you know, they came out tonight not great, a 29-22 lead at halftime, but really in these final two quarters they've picked up the pace, or the intensity if you want to call it that.
Yeah, they have. They really kind of woke up, kind of like the fans have too. Everybody, a little more life in the gym here. And Connor Taft in the game. Scott Nolette takes a seat. McEnany will make that one. I was talking to Kyle the other day, and I said, why don't you just stand at half court and hope they grab a rebound and throw it down to you so you can dunk it. And he said that he wanted to, but he didn't really know what Coach Drakely would think of that. So it looks like McEnany's going to get sub for right after this free throw. So fortunately, Pete, no dunks tonight, but almost.
Oh, I think he might have missed it on purpose to stay in the game.
To stay in the game. There.
No, Drakely wanted the foul to get Kyle out.
Get B. Lilly some playing time.
McEnany's going to hear it from the crowd as you see the Chiefs players on the bench congratulating themselves after a great effort tonight against Shepaug.
They're all talking to him about that dunk. And Pete, wouldn't that have been funny? I mean, if he did dunk it, we were just talking about it, and the next play had a chance to do it.
Yep. We'll take a look at the videotape after the game and see how close he was to it. Let's reset the lineup for you. First, for Nonnewaug, Greg Ott, Connor Taff, Ian Scruggs, Brendan Lilly, and Brad Weatherall, all these players part of that undefeated JV squad who, again, won today.
Yep. JV doing a good job. Bright future ahead for the basketball program at Nonnewaug High School.
You see some new faces in there for the Spartans. Both coaches realize this game's out of hand, and they're going to let their future be the present. Greg Ott called for the hold. Greg Ott actually a leading scorer in that game against OWT earlier this year, where the Chiefs blew him out by 40 points. So Greg showing some promise for the years to come.
Pete, my ear is always red after these broadcasts. I purposely think they set the mic a little too tight for my head.
Number 34, Steve Rice, who's a freshman. He's going to be in the box score.
So 45.3 left, Pete. Chiefs enjoying a 14-point lead after that free throw.
Oh, and it's a free-for-all out there. You see the guys wanting to score. I mean, you can see it there. I mean, both teams pushing up the floor quick. Guys taking quick shots.
Yep.
Trying to get their names in the box score. Nonnewaug committing the foul, giving Shepaug a chance to pad their free throw statistics.
Trying to get to Kyle's attention. He was looking over here.
27 seconds left. Greg Ott with the ball. Over to Brad Weatherall. He's going to shoot the three off the mark, but he's going to grab his own rebound. Throws it to the open court, and you see the smile on Brad's face with 13 seconds to go.
I know Brad really wants to get a hoop here. Good pass to B. Lilly. So Brendan Lilly going to get a chance to get in the box score. This is something you like to see. I know I've gone to a couple UConn games, and anytime they put
bench players,
yeah, and the crowd really gets excited. Brendan Lilly, really a great story, Pete. As he makes the first free throw there, had an injury. I'm not sure it was an ankle or knee, back, something was wrong with him, and he really went through a tough time there. The beginning of the season and in the spring, the fall, and kind of battled back, and great story to show you how you got to just stick to what you want to do. And there you go, going to be in the box score.
Oh, and that does it, folks. 57-42, the final score here at the gym. Chiefs winning a must-win game, improving their record to 13-5. Shepaug falling to 14-4. So, you know, they came out tonight. We talked about it in the pregame, how big this game was. They didn't slack off. They won. As you can take a look at some of the fans here after the game. Matt and I are going to come back for the post-game show. Matt, quickly, a couple feelings about tonight's game.
Well, Pete, I think we said it at halftime. Nonnewaug came out and scored 26, 27 points in the second half on top of the 29 they scored in the first half that they should win easily, and they did. Scored 27 points in the second half. So Chiefs get a nice 15-point win and put themselves in good position to finish up the season.
Alrighty, as we're going to try to clear out the fans for our post-game show. We got some come here. We got Simon Hunt quickly. Simon, you want to say a couple things about tonight's game? A rare interview here. Remember, it's live television, Si.
How you doing? Simon Hunt reporting. We just won 57-42. We just beat the Shepaug Spartans. I think it was a really good game. I gotta go. I just got yelled at. I gotta go downstairs. See you all later.
Alrighty, a rare interview for Simon Hunt. I think that was our first player interview of the season as we're here on camera. Once again, final score 57-42, Chiefs winning. All right, let's run through some of these quick statistics first. Nonnewaug 14 for 18 from the free throw line, so doing a good job, 6 turnovers. Shepaug 7 for 11 from the line, 10 turnovers. As we'd like to thank Ben Levy for the post-game statistics here. On ETV's post-game show, Nonnewaug 13-5, winning tonight against Shepaug, who falls to 4-14.
Studsky, 13 points, 1 board. Dillette, 7 points, 3 boards. Greco with 6 points, 6 boards. Pete Kyle leading the way with 15 points. I'm sure he had more than 4 rebounds. That looks to be a little questionable there. Simon Hunt with 8 points. If you look down the list here, Eric Villanova with 3, Leon with 3 boards, Sean. A lot of other guys chipping in, but if you look at the nucleus there, Studsky, Dillette, Greco, Kyle, and Hunt really put things together there. 2 of them in double digits. Simon and Kyle, so Chiefs doing a good job.
Really, if you're a fan of Nonnewaug, folks, you're going to look for that core of guys to play strong for you down the stretch. In the final 2 games of the regular season, the Berkshire League tournament, and eventually the state tournament, it's going to be interesting to see how the Chiefs respond to some other teams around the state because, you know, Berkshire League's a decent conference, but matching up to some of the other conferences in the state, it's one of the weaker ones now.
Yeah, well, that's why Nonnewaug is going to try to get as many wins as they can, get a good seed for the state tournament, so they don't have to play somebody like Sacred Heart in the first round. That wouldn't be good.
Alrighty, folks, I think that's probably going to do it for this post-game show. I'm not going to be here on senior night. Matt and Ben Levy will bring you the game. We'll be back, hopefully, Monday night after the school break for the Berkshire League tournament. Hopefully, the Chiefs will have a first-round home game, or first-round seeding in the home game. So basically, Matt, why don't you wrap it up, your final thoughts of tonight's game and the rest of the season for the Chiefs?
Well, I thought Nonnewaug got a win tonight that they really needed. Didn't let a team that they were clearly better than come out and beat them on their home court. And Nonnewaug really putting themselves in a position, Pete, to finish up strong and, you know, the next couple games against Housatonic and Litchfield, Litchfield, Lewis Mills on senior night are going to be interesting also to watch.
Alrighty. That's going to do it for tonight. We'd like to thank all of the NETV crew members helping out tonight. For Q Lee, Matt Pilato, I'm Peter Ventresca. Thanks for joining us. Nonnewaug wins at 57-42, improving to 13-5 in the Berkshire League, putting the pressure on the rest of the teams in the Berkshire League they're playing for. As you know what, we're going to be joined by Simon Hunt once again for a quick interview, folks, and we're going to extend the post game for Simon's interview.
How you doing? I'm back.
Si, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, Matt and I were talking on the post game. The nucleus of this team, you, Nillette, Studsky, and Jeremy Greco and Kyle McInerney, basically the 5 starters, playing a good job tonight and against that game against Litchfield. How do you guys approach a game?
Well, you know, I don't know. We approach every game like the same. You know, We just got to go out. Even a team like this, second to last place, we got to go out and beat them. You know what I mean? We got to have full intensity, and everybody's got to play up. You know what I mean?
Now, Cy, I noticed tonight that matchup with Ben Crabtree. Crabtree also a catcher in the Berkshire League as well as you are. What was it like facing Ben tonight?
I don't know. I talked to him before the game, and we didn't really talk about the game. We talked about life, school next year, and whatever, you know. We didn't worry about the game. I don't know. We've been competing with each other since freshman year, and it's no big deal, you know.
Yep. Well, Cy, looking ahead to Lewis Mills, I know that they got the #1 scorer in the Berkshire League, Tim Russell. You didn't see him against Lewis Mills their last game because he was injured. What do you know about him, and how do you think you guys are going to play against him in senior night next Tuesday?
I don't know much about him. We'd play against him like we play against anybody else, you know.
Like a John Canole or something?
That's right. We just got to play him straight up and don't let up. You know what I mean?
All righty, Cy, you've been a part of some big games in your high school career, none bigger than the state championship game for baseball. But looking ahead, I know you don't want to look ahead, but that Hoosie game could very well decide who finishes second place in the Berkshire League. How do you approach that game on the road?
I don't know. We just we can't let up. You know what I mean? We just got to keep doing what we're doing and play like the last time we played Housatonic. Last time we whooped them up here. And I know they're going to be scared. They're going to be scared of us coming up there, but we just got to, you know, we got to live up to it, you know what I mean?
Cy, how juiced up do you as well as the team get when you realize that you could possibly have 3 games at home in the Berkshire League tournament, a first-round game and then the semis and finals here at the gym?
I don't know, that's exciting, you know, because it's my senior year. This is my last time. I love Coca-Cola.
I don't know if that's legal, but we did it anyways.
This is my last year here, and I don't know. It's just nice because not very many seniors get to play this many home games. You know, your last year here, and I'm really looking forward to it.
All righty, Cy, I'd like to thank you for joining us
Thanks
for
a
this
lot.
rare post-game interview. Once again, the Chiefs winning 57-42. That's going to do it here at the gym. I'm Peter Ventresca. I won't be with you senior night. Ben Levy will be with Matt Parlato. That does it. Chiefs improving to 13-5. Spartans falling to 4-14. That's going to do it, folks. Have a good night and safe driving.